All right, here's the deal. Studies show that women prefer older men. They do. I myself married a man who's 10 years older than me, and I have many girlfriends who have dated and been in long relationships with guys much older than them. My neighbor down the street, her husband's 25 years older than her. However, most guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s don't see the advantage they have in dating. In fact, most of the older guys I coach actually make some awful mistakes when talking to younger women that completely ruins their chances with them. Instead of being a man who is respected and adored by younger women, or just women in general, they end up chasing these women away, especially younger women. Today, I want to discuss 3 of these awful mistakes older guys make so you can avoid them in your interactions. If you're a guy in your 20s or 30s watching this, you might want to take some notes as well, because there's going to be girls you meet who consider you the older guy. So you are the older guy and they're the younger girl. So that said, let's dive into it. My name is Marni, and from here on out, I'm going to be your very own personal wing girl. Every week, I give you the no BS insider info about what women really want versus what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any woman you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so that you never miss out on a video again. So before I dive into these 3 mistakes older guys make that have younger women running for the hills, I want to tell you about a huge mistake 98% of all men make, not taking care of their skin. That's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. And you've heard me talk about them before, and you're gonna keep hearing me talk about them. I love them. You'll hear me talking about it all the time because I know the positive impact their products are going to have on your life. Seriously, I still don't think some of you believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in every aspect of your life. I recommend that you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. It comes with a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And to make it super easy, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. It definitely comes in handy. But you don't have to just take my word for it, because they have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. This isn't something that you want to put off. Trust me, because prevention is key. So get ahead of any signs of aging now. Your future self will thank you. And in addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering you a very good deal. So just click the link, the first link in the description box, and you'll get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Do not miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link to get started today. Here are the 3 mistakes older guys make that push younger women away. So mistake number 1, trying to match her age group. So many older guys feel the need to act younger around a younger girl. If they're talking to a girl in their 20s, they try to speak and act like a 20-something. Some even try to dress like a 20-something. It's ridiculous. It's not needed. Women don't like it. They'll ask the younger girl about what she's into and then try to act as if they're into the same stuff, right? This is like needy behavior. So they're going to agree with whatever she says and give no opinion of their own. So there's this deep desire to fit in and be younger, to make her think that they're just like the other guys that she meets, and then she won't think about their age. And this is a huge mistake. You have to understand that your age is an asset to you. It's the thing that these women actually like. Your maturity makes you more valuable to women. The experience you have, the wisdom, the certainty, and stability that you represent are all extremely attractive to women. Trying to lower yourself to her age diminishes the value of these attractive qualities, and it makes her think that you've put her on a pedestal, which is a great way to kill any kind of attraction. So all this means one thing: embrace your age, embrace your maturity, and express yourself as you are without holding back. So you would be surprised how much more success you're gonna have when dating younger women if you do this. Next, so mistake number 2, self-deprecating jokes about your age. So this is a very common mistake I see older guys make with younger women. And it comes from insecurity, and I get it. But they'll make self-deprecating remarks about things like, I'm not young anymore, or back in my day, or something else that brings attention to their age. Like they want to call it out before she does. I get it. Guys usually do this because they are uncomfortable with the age difference and they try to ease the tension they feel with jokes. Now, there's nothing wrong with self-deprecating jokes in general. I make them all the time. In fact, jokes like that can be a great way to make a woman laugh and build a connection. But when it comes to self-deprecating jokes, it matters how you feel about the topic. If you're uncomfortable about something and you joke about it to ease the tension, that's going to show that that's where it's coming from. And instead of lightening the mood, it will actually, create discomfort and make her uncomfortable. And because you think that the age gap is a big deal, she's going to begin to be concerned about it as well. But by continuously bringing the age difference to her attention, you will actually prompt her to think that maybe you are too old for her. So when guys who are insecure about something come to me for advice, I always tell them this: people accept what you project. If you project to a girl your age is a bad thing, she's eventually going to accept it. Same thing goes for height, for looks, for financial status, for ethnicity, or anything else that you're insecure about. So if you make a big deal of it, it will become a big deal. This doesn't mean you can't be vulnerable, right? If you're cool with it, most people will be cool with it as well. You basically teach people how to think about you and treat you through your behavior. That said, if you find yourself becoming insecure about the age gap while talking to a younger girl, I would recommend you stay clear of self-deprecating jokes. If self-deprecating humor is a go-to for you, stick to topics that you're comfortable with so that it's actually perceived as a joke rather than an attempt to mask your discomfort. All right, moving on to the next one. Mistake number 3, failing a woman's confidence tests. So it's no secret that confidence is the number one thing women look for in a guy. All of us women are wired to look for confidence in a man. And because of that, unconsciously, we might test him a little. Challenge him, if you will, to see how he responds. With older guys, many younger women will say things like, why are you still single at 40 or 50 or 60? Or you're too old to be here. Or aren't you a little old to be talking to me? These comments and questions are nothing to be afraid of. These are just ways for a girl to see if you break under pressure. The best thing that you can do is ignore the comments and continue along with the conversation. So for example, if a girl says to you, why are you still single at 40? You could say, maybe I like it that way. Anyways, right? Brush over it and continue talking. The worst thing you can do here is start explaining yourself to her. Well, I haven't met the right person. I've been focused on work, and you're scrambling. I will say, with one caveat, depending on what your age is, if you are interacting with women who are 35 and up, and she does ask a question like this, you can be forthcoming. But it's about not crumbling at the question. You can say, I was focusing on other things in my early years, and now I want to focus on meeting somebody special. So again, giving a tidbit of information, saying it with confidence, owning it, and then moving on. You give those comments as little importance as possible, and you move on because they're not heavily important. That moment between you and her are important. This will show her that you're unaffected by the pressure that she put on you, thus proving you're a confident man, and you will build attraction in the process. So, speaking of which, if you'd like to know more about building attraction when speaking to a younger woman, or really any woman for that matter, you should click the link in the description below, the second link underneath Teach Hanley, and check out my flagship course, The F Formula. And the F Formula gives you a simple 3-step approach to creating intense attraction while interacting with women. And it takes all the guesswork out of what to say and what not to say, and it gives you 3 easy steps to follow in your conversations with women to make her fall for you. So it's been tested on women of all ages and all backgrounds, and it's yet to fail. Thousands of my students use it regularly to meet and date and sleep with the women of their choosing. And a vast majority of them are guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. And a lot of guys who are married use these as well, the F Formula. I'm sure they can do the same thing for you. Why don't you try testing it out? Click the link in the description below to check out the F Formula and start using it right away. You are going to be amazed at how differently women treat you when you use the F Formula. In fact, even if she currently has you in the friend zone, you can change her mind about you with one conversation when you follow the F formula. So click the link below, test it out for yourself, and then let me know how it goes. I'm sure you are going to love it. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I hope you found it useful. And as always, I'll see you again next week.